Okay, so the second drop, here we go.
That one is done.
So how many times have you dropped your phone? How many times have you dropped your phone in water? If you answer that question correct, what you should know is that more than 90% of the phones that go to the service center are actually cracked screens, and some of them, they've got water damage. So cracked screens and water damage is actually the biggest problem at the service center. What if I told you that there is actually a solution to this? Well, you will tell me, no, you know what, a phone already exists that does this. Really? What is the price point for that phone? If it's less than $200 and it packs these specs that I'm going to talk about today, drop it in the comments below and we will be sure to get it and try to unbox it on the show. Let me introduce to you the V2COM T1. This phone can actually stay in water for up to 30 minutes at a 1.5mm depth. It's also drop proof. Apart from that, this phone packs a 5-inch TFT screen and LCD capacitive touch screen. It has Android 7.0. It packs a 2GB RAM and a 16GB inbuilt memory. If that's not good enough for a phone that can actually stay in water for 30 minutes, if you drop it, it won't crack. I don't know what's good. And the price point is just about $130. Come on, guys, really? So let's go ahead, let's unbox this thing and let's see what it actually looks like, and we'll go through some specs as we unbox it and as we do the water test, and we'll also do a drop test for you. I wanted to do I wanted to pass a car on this phone, but my producer has told me we can do that in the next video when we do a full review of this phone. But today we're going to unbox it and do a water damage test, and then we're also going to do a drop test. So let's go ahead and just unbox the phone. Okay. So what you should know is V2COM, this is a Chinese company, and you know the Chinese are taking over. Just kidding, right? Yeah, it's a Chinese company that makes motorbikes as well, apparently. Isn't that great? Motorbikes, phones, how do they even integrate that? So like I said earlier on, if you look at the screen, this is a dust-proof, waterproof, shock-proof, well, dual SIM, 2GB RAM, 16GB inbuilt memory, 8MP and then another thing that I forgot to mention is this is a 5000 mAh battery phone. Imagine that juice is like 3 days, if you ask me. Well, that is, yeah, 3 days. So let's see. If you remove this, first thing that greets you, the screen. I like the glass feel, the glass look on the screen. This looks good. I'm not digging the shape so much, however, but if you want to get those shatterproof, drop proof, what, you might need this rug thing, you know what I mean? So this looks like military grade material, yeah? So shockproof here, you get some buttons here. So you have the power button, the volume buttons, and you get the SIM card, the memory card slots, and here, yeah. This thing also packs a headphone jack. I'm sure you know that most phones are dropping headphone jacks and whatnot. So it packs a 3.5mm headphone jack, has a USB port also here. And another thing you should know is that when you want to, if you're going to go in water with it, all these ports must be closed, because if the ports are open, you know the drill, water is going to go into the terminals and whatnot. So we will do a water damage test for you after this. Okay, so yeah, the firmware, guys, the firmware is, I'm not impressed with the firmware. They should have done something much better. This is a stock OS, completely stock. They didn't do any customization. Apart from that, I don't think there's anything wrong with the phone. I think some people enjoy it. I know a very good friend of mine, he loves the custom OS, but I'm not a fan of the custom OS. I think they would have tweaked it a little bit. If you've seen some of the cheaper phones, they have customized OS and whatnot. I'm looking at this with what it packs, the specs it packs, and what it's promising. It could have done much better. Okay, so anyway, aside from that, let me look at the camera. I'm gonna try and take a photo of my camera guy. Let's do some flash. It's a bit dark here. It didn't flash, did it? It's an automatic flash, so it's detecting the light. So okay, did it just freeze? Okay, put some flash. Okay, I'm gonna show you these pictures later. Let's also do some selfie. My girlfriend's gonna be impressed with this. I've never done a selfie in forever. I actually don't do selfies. Okay, yeah, that's me. All right, ladies, don't be chuffed, eh? I'm taken. So yeah, so we're gonna do a water test. We see how well this thing can hold water. We're not going to do the whole 30 minutes. I'm sure we're just going to do about 3 minutes. And while we do the 3 minutes of the water test, I'm also going to show you what is in the box, what this thing actually comes with. So I've told you about the specs. I might go through the specs again, and once we put it in the water. So we'll put it in the water and we'll try ring it. So let's see. Moment of truth. Everything shut. All these openings shut, completely shut. Yeah. Swimming, huh? Oh, I like the way it drops though. It's like the Titanic. Yeah, so yeah, whilst this thing is swimming, it's doing its thing, bubbling under. Let's look at what is in the box. In the box, first thing that greets you, this is useless, I'm sure you know. You get the pin, which if you are like me, it's not very useful because you can just pull out that thing, but in later days I think you can use it for unplugging that. Then you get the charger, not a fast charger though. You also get the USB. Let me just open these so you can see. Another thing that you get is the user guide. I wonder why phones still come with this. Maybe this is just to show you that you have to make sure that these things are actually closed before you put it in water. Otherwise, you just have to go online and Google this stuff. You don't need this. It's just a waste of paper. Comes with a screen protector. Does this thing need a screen protector? Yeah, probably does, from scratches, I guess. Yeah, but it's a plastic one though. Yeah, plastic screen protector. So you get the power brick. That's the charger. Oh, looks nice. I love it. Then you also get your cable. Unfortunately, this thing doesn't come with any headphones. So you would have to buy yourself a pair of headphones. That is. So yeah, so it comes with this cable. Is my 1 minute up? 3 minutes up? I'm gonna have someone to try and call me and see if my phone is still working. If someone can just call me. Cameraman, can we get an angle on this? Is it working? Can you see it? I can hear it ring. So many you can take a swim with this. You're pretty. You don't have to worry about the water damage. Yeah. Okay, so while it's still swimming, like I said, I might go through the specs again. So the specs, we have 2 GB RAM, 16 GB embedded memory. The other thing I want to talk about is that on the box it shows // What this actually means is that there is a higher version, the T2, the Rocky T2. This is the T1. The T2 is the one which is going to come with the 3 GB RAM and the 32 GB ROM. Excuse me. Apparently both of them can take up to 128 memory cards. Then they both pack the same specs. That's 8 megapixel rear camera, which I didn't talk about, and then yeah, then the 5 megapixel front camera. Then the T2 is also going to come with a 4G capable SIM slot. Yeah, this one however is 3G. All right, let me take it out from the water, straight out of the swim. Yeah, so it needs a towel, probably some Vaseline, but we're not gonna do that anyways. So let me show you. Fingers crossed, right? Yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Whoa, it's working perfectly fine. So I guess the water issue is out of the way, so it can withstand water for up to 30 minutes. If you don't believe us, buy it, try it at home, then send us a video of you trying it. Yeah. So yeah, it works perfectly fine. So we're gonna do a drop test. I'm gonna drop it right here, but I'm afraid this grass counter might break because this phone is so rugged. Yeah, so we're gonna try and drop it. Oh yeah, and there we go, it rings. Oh, it's supposed to answer it. Hello. Hello. Yeah, I can hear him. Yeah, so it works perfectly fine. So let's do a drop test. Okay, so we're gonna do a drop test. This thing says it can withstand a drop from as high as 1.3 meters. Yeah, so here we go. Moment of truth. Oh. Okay, so the second drop, here we go.
No one is done. Oh, wow. See, landing screen first.
And it's still working perfectly fine. Trust me, if you're in construction, if you're just a busy guy and you don't like replacing your phones, like we said in our introduction, screen damage is one of the biggest problems. This is been sorted right here. Another drop, just like that. You made